All right. So I'm sitting in my car because I'm on my way home. And I just feel like doing this before I get home. So what I have is a family album from a sailing trip we took in 2008. I accidentally made a typo and put 2009 on the front, but it was really 2008. And yeah, this is great just because it's, one of Ainsley's, my daughter's, kind of young, when she was still young. I'm giving it to her because she's turning 18. And so I'm giving her all the originals of these books. And until I can make new copies for myself, this video is what I'm going to have. So, and I don't know, I might add some things I wish I'd done differently. Anyway, so in September of 2008, right after Ainsley had gotten into kindergarten, a couple days after kindergarten, we pulled her out and went on a sailing trip. That's my ex-husband. I went on the Free Spirit with my mom and her husband, Rod. And the weather was perfect the entire trip. Ainsley got to experience her first case of motion sickness or seasickness. So yeah, we had a really good trip. That's my mom and Rod. Oh, there's Ainsley like asleep or laying down up there. Mount Rainier. The views were fantastic. So got the party girl in the making. And then I have a disclaimer. Take note, the bottle of tequila is empty. We were not giving Ainsley tequila. Most of the pictures on this trip are of Princess Ainsley, but she is the cutest of all, which is saying something since we're all pretty dang cute. When we were in Paulsbo, one of the firefighters that was on the call when my stepdad Rod fell on his head and broke his neck and back and his head and lots of things. One of the firefighters came by to say hi. One of the ones that had helped him. Dancing with Daddy on the deck. Looks like we only cleared that bridge by a couple of inches, but apparently it was slightly more than that. The Free Spirit is just so beautiful. My mom and Rod's boat. Some family pictures. So, we did some exploring on Blake Island and in Tillicum Village. The village has some Native American artifacts that were really neat to see. All right, so this is one of the things that I actually feel embarrassed about and realize that this is one of the areas I wish that I'd had better skills when I was the parent of a young kid. So what I'd said here is Ainsley really only pitched one big fit on the trip. And of course, we took pictures, which made her even more mad. Oh, well. So what I'm bothered by here is, I did not know how to support a child who had extremely big emotions. I did not know how to teach her like kind of healthy and appropriate ways to navigate that. Unfortunately, we did sometimes shame her. I don't know where this fucking idea came from, but sometimes we would be like, well, we're going to record you because I want to show you how like crazy you are. And I really wish we wouldn't have done stuff like that. I regret that a lot. And honestly, I have only just started figuring out in the past couple of years how to navigate my own really huge emotions and see many, many places that I did not support my daughter in learning how to navigate big feelings as a young one. So in Gig Harbor, we got her face painted. She got the coolest balloon octopus we'd ever seen. And her face was painted by a real princess. It says Miss Washington. Ainsley once said that when she grows up, she's going to be a mom, a teacher, and a rock star. Is there really any doubt that she'll be a rock star? I just love everything about that picture. Oh, I love the backlit. I mean, this one I can see their faces, but we saw one of the pirate ships from Pirates of the Caribbean just outside of Gig Harbor in downtown Seattle. It's a beautiful view. Okay, so I'm going to do another one on a different video. So if you enjoyed this, thank you for being on the receiving end. What do I remember about this trip? I remember my ex-husband was still drinking an awful lot, and we were all drinking still a lot at that stage. Anyway, okay.